wondering how long to let the pie cool. Or better yet, how long to cool pie. Before that, remember the filling requires time to set. If you do not give it time to set, the pie will be runny. With that, it is best to bake the pies ahead of time for your celebration. Also, bear in mind that a warm pie does not make for easy slicing. How long to let pie cool? If your friends and family love warm pies, please cover the pie loosely with aluminum foil. After that, warm in a preheated 300 degrees Fahrenheit oven for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Because of that, make sure to do this before serving. So how long should a pie cool? Keep in mind, before slicing, you should cool fruit pies for at least 4 hours. In addition to that, you must cool custard pies for about 2 hours before refrigerating or serving. Can you cool a pie in the fridge? Yes, you can indeed cool a pie in the fridge. But first, ensure to cool the pie at room temperature. Because of that, make sure to do so for approximately 30 minutes after taking them out of the oven. After that, let them cool in the fridge to cool entirely. Likewise, so you can keep the pie cold. In that regard, keep the pies in the fridge at exactly 41 degrees Fahrenheit or colder. Although, do not do it during the moment you serve them. Tips and tricks for pies. Before anything else, it would help to keep the ingredients cold. In this regard, you should keep the butter refrigerated. In addition to that, you can store the solid vegetable shortening in the freezer. Though make sure not to freeze it that it becomes hard like a stone. Moreover, you can add ice cubes to a measuring cup. Likewise, fill it with more water. Besides that, you can add ice-cold water to the pastry mixture. Because of this, ensure to add a tablespoon at a time. Additionally, it would be best to wrap and chill the dough as soon as possible. With this, ensure to do it after combining. Doing this allows the flour to absorb all the liquids. Also, make sure to chill the dough after rolling it out and lining the pie pan. As a result, it relaxes the dough and avoids it from contracting in the conventional oven. Moreover, make sure to roll out the top crust and refrigerate it on a parchment-lined sheet pan or flat plate. You can do this while preparing the pie filling. Usage of flour. Whenever rolling out the dough, make sure to use as little flour. With this, brush off loose flour with a pastry brush. Or carefully brush it with the edge of a clean kitchen towel. Remember, the pastry can indeed absorb extra flour. As a result, it will surely make it tough. Furthermore, make sure to patch cracks in the dough then re-rolling the crust. Keep in mind that overhandling makes the pastry tough. Crust structure. It is an excellent idea to pre-bake or blind bake the crust for custard pies, cream pies, and quiches. Also, most recipes call for a high initial temperature. After that, lessen the oven temperature for the rest of the baking time. Also, ensure to bake pies on the lowest oven rack on a preheated sheet pan. In addition to that, it helps avoid soggy bottom crusts. Likewise, it helps prevent soggy bottom crusts. Additionally, a rimmed pan prevents juicy fruit pies from bubbling over onto the oven floor. Make sure to bake on the low rack. Make sure to apply this whether when baking a cream pie or empty pie. Likewise, when baking on a heavy double-crusted fruit pie. With that, bake the pies on the lowest oven rack. Moreover, baking on the low rack prevents the pie crust edges from getting too dark in the oven. In this regard, cover them with foil. And resume baking if the crust edges darken before you get the pie out of the oven. Additionally, it provides the bottom crust an excellent chance to bake through, especially in pies with wet fillings. With that, there is nothing worse than a great pie that results in having a soggy doughy bottom. Cold dough results in flaky crust. First of all, chill the dough several times. If needed, ensure it is cold as it goes in the oven. Not only that, but also begin with chilled ingredients. With that, chill the dough before rolling it out. In addition to that, chill the dough after moving it to a pie pan. Also, you should make sure to chill the dough after you fill the pie. Moreover, keep in mind that it will make a fast and supportive outer layer. It occurs when you put the cold dough in a hot oven. Likewise, it will hold the crust in its place. Also, remember that cold dough has a distinct chemical reaction when you put it in a hot oven. Bear in mind that warm dough enables the butter to melt instantly into the other ingredients. But it is best to know that cold dough delays the fat melting process. As a result, it makes rich, flaky crust layers. It is best to overfill pies. For the most part, pies should be large and bold. So with that, it would be best to overfill pies. On the other hand, nobody wants a skimpy pie. Talking about providing the feeling of abundant comfort. Moreover, it would help if you filled pre-bake and no-bake pies to the rim and beyond. The same applies to creamy or pre-cooked fruit fillings you chill to set. Furthermore, add sufficiently if the filling is firm and cold. As a result, the pie turns into a towering dome. Additionally, fill the pie with a tall mound of fruit with top-crusted pies. On the contrary, you should only fill unbaked pies with no top to the crimping edge. Because of this, they do not run over in the oven. In addition to that, it includes fruit and custard pie without a top crust. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.